Cousins on 3rd and 2. Jordan Reed has it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
They got a completion there. That's clearly an example of one side happy, the other side not very happy. Defense, hey, take 1 or 2 yards. We're good with that. Offense, you've got to expect to get more on the passing play.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. The starters on defense here for Los Angeles.
Mark Barron entered the league as a safety, but really plays much more like a linebacker. One thing we always notice at the end of every game, his stat sheet is full.
A play fake to Jones. Now Cousins. And it's caught. Touchdown. Vernon Davis. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Redskins have taken a first-quarter lead. And he's a reliable target. He's more than that, though. Look, I'm not going to say he's the best tight end in the league, but he's solid.
Yeah, because he's able to block, and that's almost a lost art for a number of the tight ends in the league now, because the most popular guys are almost what we call move tight ends, more like receivers, but those guys who can do it all, there's still a place for them in the NFL.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's good, and the Redskins take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. And we introduce you to these starters now, and Tavon Austin, a man who really doesn't need any introduction anymore in this league.
He did it all when he's at the University of West Virginia. Played wide receiver, slot, returned kicks, even lined up at tailback and ran for over 300 yards. All of those talents will be on display in this game.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Back up to the air. Goff on second down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. It's a gain of 9 yards.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's third down for this offense.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man. It's his tight end, Lance Kendricks. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going, and they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Now let's go.
Goff on 1st down. Looking for Austin, intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
And that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Room here to run. That is caught. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. They go play action here on 1st down. Steps away. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
To the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Third and short yardage, Cousins. It's caught, Jones. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Cousins with a give to Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12.
All right, here we go.
They go play action. Cousins. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Well, there really wasn't much there, but a completion is a completion. A tough 3rd down awaits them.
So here we go, a 3rd down after the 2nd down pass completion. On play action, Cousins. Forced out to his left. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And a cutback, right sideline. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. Give him 8 on the play. So a couple elements to that crazy play. First, you got to get a good flip. Then you have to trust your kicker's legs.
And you also have to trust that he'll actually catch it. You're used to his legs actually working. That's what he does all the time. But does he ever catch the ball? And as he took off, you know he was thinking, feet don't fail me now.
And they did not. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down.
Let's go. Green.
A first down throw for Cousins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Call it a loss of 16 there. In there to drop him for a loss on the play. And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play.
After review of the play, the rookie on the field stands.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes...
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Ayers.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Interception. Here's Gone. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
All right, here we go. All right, now, look at 56 now, Barney.
Penalty marker is down here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. That penalty is declined.
Second down. Here's Gone. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. That man can leap, Charles. How do you defend a pass like that and a receiver that good?
Partner, you're really doing it through prayer because you can cover them totally downfield, but at the end, their athleticism actually allows them to uncover themselves and go over the top of you and make a play.
And there's a flag on the field.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
And a neutral zone infraction on the defense.
The defense thought they had the timing count on the quarterback's cadence, but they jumped too soon.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue line it.
And there's a flag on the play.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So you heard the word. This is a neutral zone infraction.
Yeah, the defender wanted to try and get back after he had jumped, unable to do so.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
On 1st down, gone. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 2nd down now. After the pass completion. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue line it. Blue line it.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. That is caught. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score.
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. Both the Rams and the Redskins haven't figured out yet how they're going to move the ball through the air. The defense is...
And never mind, Larry. These two teams apparently anxious to get back at it. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Over the middle, he hits Austin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
A really nice read by the offense. They caught the defense not covering the middle of the field, went to the post route, and found the receiver wide open for a nice gain.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Set. Blue, landing. Black 99 Philly. Here we go. Leopard.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says try something different, try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
Again, they run with Gurley. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Tackle made by Perry Riley.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
The play clock's running down. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Still 3rd down.
So a costly penalty and now a tougher 3rd down situation.
Let's go. 319. 319.
Third and long. It's gone. He finds his man. It's Austin. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that first down pass.
Here we go now. 319. No. Check. Black 99 Philly. Here we go.
Goff on first down. So they're unsuccessful there, hooking up on the pass.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
2nd and 10. Goff again. That is caught. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Here we go. No. Gun.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Kenny Bryn, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Zerline out now to kick this one away. Now it's Chris Thompson on the return. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Into the backfield, that's Jones. He's going to get the football. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Ah, yes, that's today's NFL defensive tackle. Not just a space eater anymore. A guy with agility, movement skills, who can rush the passer and make plays in the offensive backfield.
Here we go. 3-19.
A play fake to Jones. Now Cousins. That is caught. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
Fresh set of downs here. A first down throw for Cousins. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Set. 3-19. 3-19. Detroit. Detroit. Leopard.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. Going up top. And, oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Brandon, what we just saw there is something we hear from coaches throughout the league. How are you going to defend what they call the moment of truth ball, meaning a 50-50? The ball's in the air, defenders there, receivers there. Who's going to make a play on the football? And in this case, the defensive guys actually got it done and knocked it away.
So a second down incompletion now brings up third down.
Detroit. Detroit. Set. 3-19. 3-19.
On third down, Cousins. He's going to take another shot here. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, 36 yards. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. Quarterback throws the fade, and that's one where really the receiver just has to make a play, right?
Brandon, all you're asking your quarterback to do is put it up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it. Let your guy get it and no one else. That makes it a very, very difficult play to defend.
And Reed with it over the middle. And he is not going to make it, as a try for two will wind up unsuccessful. Penalty marker is down here.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
First down throw, gone. That is caught. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter.
Let's go. Blue, land it. Blue. No. Check. All right, now, look at Detroit.
On first down, gone. That is caught. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Kenny Brin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And now we're all even. Brand new ball game, tie game.
In a sense, you're starting over. Tie ball game, everyone's back to even, back to equal. A good job getting back in it.
And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Zerline out now to kick this one away. On the return, this is Rashad Ross now. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. They go play action here on first down. Going for the deep ball. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. And they're going to speed things up here. From the red zone now, Cousins out to his left. That is caught. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Kirk Cousins taking it in. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader led.
I like that. And he likes that, doesn't he? 1st and goal, let me do the job.
Because you know when he falls into the end zone after falling behind those big guys who pushed up front, that's a pretty good celebration, isn't it?
Gives him a little street cred in the locker room, too, doesn't it?
Street cred, and then when they go out to dinner afterwards.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And Davis with it left side. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Detroit! All right, here we go.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got him in. Complete. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, You probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. That is caught. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Back out of that Philly. Here we go. No. Check. Leopard.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Man open is Brent for a Rams touchdown. Kenny Brent from 8 yards out. And the Rams have got this back to a one-score game.
There's no doubt that someone is having a lot of fun out there today, and that's the receiver who's scoring touchdown after touchdown. The flip side, all those guys trying to cover him, no fun at all.
And his kick is good. Zerline out now to kick this one away. And now here's Ross. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams. The spark that often wins games.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Paul bringing it in. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one good for 10 yards.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And they'll go on the ground. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Time is starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Dancing to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. A second down throw for Cousins. Buying time to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by T.J. McDonald. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And tough starting field position here. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. He's back to throw. Unable to connect there on the pass play.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Hey!
They'll look to throw. Caught here left side by Brett. And they'll get him down up past the 15. A solid gain of 15 yards in the sticks move. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. He'll look to throw. He has Britt over the middle. 7 yards on the play. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Three yards to go here on second down. Back to throw. And that's complete to Brian Quick. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Here we go. Green, 39.
Back to throw. So he couldn't find his man there as it falls to the ground. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-9, touching now, Barney. Leopard.
Goff now to throw. So they're unsuccessful there, hooking up on the pass.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Goff. And he will find his man. It's Kenny Britt. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. He's back to throw. Unable to connect there on the pass play. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. They'll look to throw. So he couldn't find his man there as it falls to the ground. Cooper was the target there, and it'll bring up third down. That escapes the sack. Cooper's got it. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. And this seemingly endless drive continues.
Over. No. Check. Patriot.
He'll look to throw. And he fends him off. And they're not able to complete it. Now just 6 seconds remain. Time for one, maybe 2 more plays.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So the home crowd here loves it. They get the field goal in the closing moments, and it looks like their guys are going to get out of here with the W.
And when that kick left his foot, you could hear a pin drop in here. There were about 70,000 folks with crossed fingers. And when that ball went through, start the celebration.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. Still trying to digest the final moments of the game. What a fantastic drive to win it.
To see the winning team execute, stay calm and in the moment, and get it done, it really was a thing of beauty to conclude this game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Rams are victorious here as we say so long from Exposition Park in L.A.